Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. Today's sponsor is Trader Central, so if you need to be funded, there is a website, tradercentral.com.
This video/stream is sponsored by Trader Central. Trader Central provides funding for traders, spot cryptocurrency exchange services, and access to trading tools like copy trade software, portfolio tracking, and a social platform exclusive for communicating with trader friends. Sign up now using the link in the description and get up to 30% off on your first plan.
So today we are a bit later than normal. Do apologize for that, but I'm just trying to recover. I do apologize if this is a terrible stream. I will do my absolute best to make it as good as possible. So today we're going to go through dollar, yen, gold, silver, S&P, oil. It is May 2nd, so hopefully that is going to make it a bit better. Hopefully that is going to be a new month and new entries and more profits to be made. And also we are going to go through, first of all, we have to go through where is the market expecting right now for the Fed meeting on Wednesday. I hope we're going to be live. I hope I'm going to mess up this time around. I do apologize for messing up last time. So always apologize, I do apologize yet again. Apologizing is good so that we all can feel a bit better that if you felt that you were wronged. So we have 100% retracement, 100%, almost 100% for 50 basis points rate hike. That's double rate hike. That is double as normal. Normal is 25. That is 0.25 to 0.75 to 100 or to 1 interest rates range. That is by is already expected in by May, and by June 15th, which is the end of the market, end of where you're going to trade, and 150. So first of all, I'm just going to talk about my mentorship. Sometimes I don't talk about it too much, but I have right now today. I have a very satisfied person that I'm talking to talk to today, and I can't. Everything is perfect. Everything is great. Everything is lovely. We're meeting two times every week. And we're back testing together. We're talking psychology together. We're talking entries together. We're talking what can we do to improve you as a trader. And we talked for over 2 hours today, and I think it's one of the things that really can kickstart or accelerate your trading is to have someone to look at your trading and be like, you're doing this wrong. So Eivindfx.com is that place. If you can't afford to it, I think there is always time, but also if you can't afford it, there is always one free mentorship call with everyone, whoever who wants to have that. Nobody asked for it, actually. I'm just wondering, why is nobody asking you for it? It's 1 hour for free, Maybe that would help you out. Some of you guys have already done it, so it's out there. I know I'm here to help, not here to exploit you. And if you don't want to join the mentorship, totally up to you. But anyway, today's video is also sponsored by Trader Central, meaning that if you need to be funded after the mentorship or through the mentorship, that's kind of also a thing. And I think you get up to like 30% up the first plan, up to you. Dollar at the moment isn't coming back down to where I wanted to go so far, at least. So is all dangling in the middle. I also want us to go through what is kind of expectations for the Fed meeting this week. And we're expecting 50 basis points rate hike because of inflation is going through the roof, because of unemployment is only 3.6. And the other thing that we also talked about today, how do you know where the central banking policy should be? And you look at CPI, you look at GDP, you look at unemployment at any given time of the year, any given time of any given time, and then you kind of see, where are we right now? Where's really things happening? That's really the three key important things to look forward to. And of course, if you'll follow this stream, I'm always telling you where we are in the cycle. We are currently at, if you look at, economic cycle, which is kind of like economic cycle. Economic cycle. This is very important, by the way, people. This is anything to do with Forex. Absolutely everything to do with Forex. So if you go through an economic cycle, what is the stage of economic cycle? Right now, I don't know if we are in peak, but we are definitely somewhere here. Are we peaking? Oh, you can't even see me. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Can you see it now? Thank you, Eivind. So we have gone through peak, we have gone through recession, we have gone through, we have gone through the recovery, we have gone through up to peak. Are we peaking, or are we still here, or are we going lower? Now this is, people, importante informazione you need to have as a trader. Basic 1, 2, 3 economics, okay? Why? Because if you can't do this, if you can't analyze where are we right now in the rate cycle, where are we in the economic cycle, what are you doing? What are you doing as a Forex trader if you're supposed to be betting or gambling or whatever you do on where the price of an economy is doing? You're basically saying the value of the economy is going up or down. That's Forex, by the way, relative to a different economy. Okay? Thank you very much. Namaste, sir. So, dollar. No higher highs today, no lower lows today, so fair enough. Some in the middle. S&P 500 is going lower. I think if you are thinking of selling it, I think you are making tons of money every time, every week, every day. Fair enough for you. Fair, I don't know what are you going to do, but I would say, as a beginner, you need to do a couple of things. You need to go through all my new to trading Forex. You need to go through how to become a better Forex trader. First of all, second of all, third of all. Fifth of all, you need to go through price action, support and resistance, trend reversals, market structure. Don't trade it in 5 minutes. Don't trade on the 15 minutes. Don't trade on the 30 minutes. Trade on the 1 or 4 hour in the beginning. Look for targets of the market. Look for support and resistance. Look for where you believe the market's going to go next. And then, people, we can start talking about fundamental analysis, fundamental bias, what makes up fundamental analysis, what is important to fundamental analysis. Why does price move? What makes price move? Question today, people. I want you to answer this as fast as you can. What makes price move? If you can't, what makes price, meaning Forex, move? What makes a price move? Is it lower economic? Sorry, is it central banks? Is it sentiment? Is it candlestick patterns or patterns maybe Forex patterns, FX patterns maybe that's the thing to do. Is it psychological? I don't know, levels maybe. I don't know, levels. Psychological what levels? Think we could do that. Okay, cool. Ask community. Thank you very much. What makes price move? Is it central banks? Is it sentiment in the market? Is it Forex patterns or technical analysis kind of a thing? Or is it that we have reached psychological levels, meaning targets? What makes a market move? Please tell me. The other one is, right now we are bearish, so technically you're supposed to be selling this one. But if you are like me, you're a fundamental trader, you're thinking, aha, we're going to go there at some point. And I don't make money in between. I don't care about that I don't make money in between. It doesn't budge me a single session. The other one that you also need to kind of, look forward to right now is Tradingview. Maybe not Tradingview, probably. But what else is kind of happening right now today? So we have to go to baby pips and then current strength meter. I don't really use this. I'm just looking at it. So dollar is strong. New Zealand is weakest. That means New Zealand dollar down, euro dollar down. It also can also mean euro yen down and New Zealand yen down. Fair enough for me. That's kind of like the currency heat map for today, I think it is. So you can see here, really bad on the 1 day here on New Zealand dollar in particular. Okie. Now, what else do we need to do? We also need to look at market movers. Like those have moved the most apparently today. Fair enough. I was supposed to make something else. Watch the... Can't find it right now. Okay, whatever. Don't matter. So, Nasdaq. Where are we right now? Okay, first of all, second of all, third of all, and all those above. Market has really soured because of why? Risk growth future. That means people believe that we're gonna go not have so much growth. Is it true? Does it come out of air? Does it come out of air? Does it come from somewhere, or is it totally illogic that the market is believing that we're not going to have so much growth anymore? Is it irrational, or is it not rational? Is it irrational, or is it rational? Now, the question here is, depends if you're rational yourself as well. I would say the market is always rational until it's not. I would say the market during COVID was irrational, to be honest, but that's my personal opinion there. And currently the market is kind of rational, but I would also say that the market pricing in all these lower prices, I'm not saying it's irrational or anything like that. I'm just saying that market is taking one side of the market and just goes extreme in that direction. So fair enough, then we as a bar are just going to be staying on the sideline, mostly on 4 hour. You can see it's bearish daily, you can see it's bearish. You don't need to be a professor in economics or anything to understand that is down. But the whole question is, where is it going to continue? So first of all, people, that I just want to mention to you, first of all, here you have the, that is resistance now. There you have resistance again. There you have resistance again. And there you have resistance again. Didn't really touch it that much, but it went up to kind of this resistance. So how do you do support and resistance, you might ask? You're doing it by looking at that level there, that level there, that level there, that level there. The bottom, not the peak, that is already created. Because if I'm going to say to you, that is where I'm going to be, that's where resistance is going to be when it goes lower, then I have to say that into the future, right? And sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong about where support and resistance is going to be for the future, but you have to try, all right? You have to try. So that is kind of the basics there. Gold, somebody who asked for gold. Gold is currently falling, mate. So what do you do now? What do you do with gold when it's falling? Do you continue to buy? Do you continue to sell? What do you do? That's totally up to you and your process. But my process is, if I'm a seller on gold, what does that mean? I need to look for resistance. We're going to look for resistance. So resistance is here. Resistance is here. And other than that, okay, it didn't go there. Well, what are you going to do then, Mike? Well, you have probably resistance here as well. So you're going to say, okay, for next week or this week, we're going up to 1880 again. And then we can go down again. So really, right now, you really are just waiting. And if you go down to like 5 minutes chart, or 5 minutes chart, if you go down to like 15 minutes, is this a good sell, people? Is this a good sell at 15 minute time frame? I would say no. I wouldn't say that's a good sell. Why is it not a good sell, mate? Well, for those who has two eyes, it's currently a low. It's not resistant, right? Because if you're at 1870, that is the current previous high. The other question is, do you get a pullback? So if you have like a Fibonacci, somebody asked, I don't know who asked me, hey man, do Fibonacci on it? Alright, mate, I've got the Fibonacci at 1868. Okay. Is that a good place to sell? Should take profit, James. You have rules of engagement, getting in and getting out, mate. So if you have weekly on, you are at S1. If you took it as a day trade, you are way past the target. So absolutely yes, if you are a day trader. And if you are not a day trader, you're like, what the heck? So yes, if you are a day trader. No, if you're a weekly trader, then you're thinking 1855. Are you fearing that this one should go back up again? Are you angry if it goes back up again to 1840, 118.44 and then down again? That's totally up to your psychology. But if you're a day trader, that's out. If you are a weekly trader, you're a bit more patient and hoping for 1855. So yeah. So I'm not going to do that decision for you. That's totally up to you. But I definitely need to do that. Okay, cool. Fair enough. So should I ask for Canadian? Fair enough. That's all okay. And where are we right now? We are currently coming down to around buy levels I would like to be at. So yeah, so far so good at least. We haven't lost anything here yet. So just waiting for this one to turn around, go higher, and yeah. So you're looking for some kind of reversal in the smaller time frames, and then higher. So everything is good. Everything is good. Right now you don't have a bullish trend. Not on the 15-minute time frame at least, so fair enough. So far, so good. Nothing else. Why I'm on a 15-minute time frame is because to see if there's any trends on the lower time frames. That's all, but I don't trade it there. I will look at 1 hour anyways, and we haven't hit my 135 price from yesterday that I placed there. So still not. What happened to oil? All right, okay. What did I say yesterday about that one? I said I do not want price to be down there. That hurts. Okay. Okay. Okay, then we have to look for reversal patterns yet again and see if we can go back up again. If not, I will just let it fall. As always, I'm just gonna double check if I did take a take profit there. TP 104.80. So yeah. That also take profit. So that should actually be market hit. Well, trade hit profit. I have not looked at that. I don't know why. But anyways, so congratulations, mates, on that one. Yeah, okay, so why? Okay, so now I remember. So I took 2 trades. I took 1 trade, take profit there, so that is half of it at least. And why I'm so sour right now is because this one went to break even. So that's a bad well, it's not a trade management fail from me, it's just that I traded. I just traded, I think I traded, where is it, monthly? I'm supposed to go to monthly instead. So I traded that one longer term, one up to 114, I think. But yeah, at least on the trade plan. So half of it went to take profit, half of it didn't. Okay, fair enough. So, what's the other thing here to do? I'll have to wait to go back up again then. So congratulations for those who took that one, and hope you didn't take anything here. But that's up to the market to decide. Okay, cool. The thing is here, next people, who moves the market? Central banks moves forex prices. Okay, so I'm gonna end the poll. So most of you said central bank, and that's actually quite true. But if central banks are affected by economic performance, but ultimately it's a central bank that is making decisions as to where they believe policy should be, and that's where money flow is going. So market is basically pricing in what the central bank is going to do with the forex market more than anything else. And Abraham Bashir is saying, hi, Eivindfx. Princely was able to say my name correctly today. Elias was able to say my name correctly today. Manny was able to say my name correctly today. So thank you guys for doing that. The other thing is, Mister, if you just copy paste, if you don't know how my name is spelled, just copy paste whatever other people are doing, and that's how it's supposed to be spelled. Okay. I'm not angry at you. I'm just please do bare minimum, and see what. Also, my name is Eivindfx on YouTube, so it shouldn't be. I'm kind of surprised that people are misspelling it, but I'm not gonna call you out for that. It's kind of, fair enough. Euro USD, where are we here? We have not gone higher as I wanted, even though that can happen any time of the day. The question is, are you still selling it on the weekly or daily? That's kind of what I'm wondering about. So bearish, monthly, weekly, there we are. Cool. So if you want Pivots Pro and you're thinking of buying this indicator here, that is more accurate, that is more customizable, and will get updated way more. There is supposed to come a link my way soon. So if you're thinking about it, you can wait a bit. You can probably get some reduced prices through me. So there we go. All right, Euro USD weekly hasn't been hit. Euro USD daily was that hit? See if we can get it up there. Yes, mate. So what do you do in this situation? You're thinking that you should go up to monthly. You're thinking of daily. So what do you do? What do you prefer? Where do you use? I actually have to redo that, actually, to be honest. So the answer, I don't think I can add that. Weekly, monthly pivots, weekly pivots. Okay, fair enough. So now, can you look at my trades after the analysis, Eivind? Where did you post them, Elias? That's kind of the other question. Because maybe I haven't seen it, though. Maybe I'm blind, but yeah, I haven't seen your charts lately. So I can go to that one. Yeah, I don't see any new here, Elias. Did you post it? No, you didn't post anything yesterday. You didn't post anything there. So where did you post it, mate? YouTube chat above. Okay. I haven't seen anything, mate. Oh yeah. So you bought USDN at 129.73. You sold Aussie at 70.54. Okay, I can look at that then. Fair enough. Okay, so in this case, it all depends if you're a weekly trader, monthly trader, daily trader, and as a day trader, definitely still selling it. As a monthly, weekly trader where I am still waiting for that because I'm expecting it to kind of do that and then that. So that's my plan, and I will stick to that. There's nothing wrong of selling it, but I just don't want to be in that situation. That's all. Okay. So my answer is actually monthly and weekly. But so right now is monthly and weekly. People has been putting in their theories here. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So USDN. Where is USDN at the moment? Please, Eivind, please. And you bought at what price? Only 10 people have voted so far. Come on, people. You can do it. USD yen 129. 73.2. Okay, fair enough. Nothing bad there. And then you sold Aussie at what price? 70.54. Too late. So too early on Aussie. You shouldn't have a trade there today. So that's selling a lower low. So I really do not like that one. That's a bad trade. You bought New Zealand yen at what? Simon says, are you expecting risk on if Fed raises 50 basis points? So my whole chain of thoughts here, Simon, is one thing. First of all, during research, dollar should weaken between the second and the third rate hike. The other question is, are we done pricing in rate hikes for now? We have priced in 275 basis point rate hikes this year so far, up to 300 basis points. And I think that is fair enough so far. So it's all depending on inflation. I do believe that we should have a pullback on dollar, either to buy or completely turn around. So I am still seeing that we might still have inflation until I see that we don't have. So no, I don't expect it this week, but I might expect that in June. That we might be dollar might be falling in June. After the second 50 basis point rate hike. So it's somewhere soon. It's all depending on when the market is going to do it. So I believe not yet, but fair enough, soon enough. But I also believe yen is going to weaken. So it's a kind of two-way. I'm using dollar and yen opposites at the moment. I think yen will weaken more. I believe that Aussie can still fall, Euro can still fall, Euro will still fall, but it all depends for how long dollar is going to be strong. So I believe dollar is going to be strong until June at least. Bank of Japan will intervene soon, do more tightening. Gummy berries, do you think Bank of Japan... What? Do you think Bank of Japan will intervene soon and do more tightening? No. They are absolutely crazy at the moment. Not crazy at the moment. They are absolutely on the hinges at the moment of weakening the yen and supporting and adding supply more than anything else, and tightening. Do I think they're going to do 100% or 180-degree turn now? No, I don't see any reasons for that until they get inflation. But also they're also artificially making yen weaken. Yes, but yeah. What's your thoughts on Aussie rate hikes tomorrow? We might see strength in Aussie. Yeah, also that's kind of what you're supposed to do, right? That's supposed to what happens. But the only question is it going to strengthen because of dollar weakness or because of yen weakness? The money has to come from somewhere. So I see Aussie strengthening. Maybe it comes from euro, by the way, but it has to come from somewhere. And is that enough to make Aussie stronger than dollar? I don't know about that. So, people, sorry for cutting you guys short, but I am going to be live on A1 Trading in like 15 minutes. And actually, I haven't seen any emails from them today. Have they sent me an email today? Yeah, I have sent. Okay, so I'm going to be live on A1 Trading in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I need a break. I'm sick. I do apologize for that. I feel like it's about to end anytime soon. So here's the link, everyone. I will give you 15 minutes of break. Come back there and we will do it more there, okay? Thank you very much for joining in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Other than that, say hello in chat, and we will take you there. Boom.